Alright, I wasn't gonna say this, but this is actually round 2 of me doing this video because I recorded the whole entire thing and then accidentally deleted it like a moron. So, we're back at it again with looking at this Galactic Challenge. I wasn't going to do this one because, I don't know, it just felt way too easy and I thought it was kind of stupid to cover. But the last 2 have been ridiculously hard. And it's not just me saying it. They've been saying it in the chat. A lot of people have been talking about how they're struggling to get past, like, T8 box, which is kind of where I was stuck, too. Well, some of them got to T9. I was stuck at T8. But regardless, we weren't getting max crates. And just to kind of put it into perspective of what my guild is, as you see up in the corner, we're 34,390,377 power. And then just to showcase something else, kind of like what my guild is largely consistent of, is stuff like this. Look at this guy. He's got 5 GLs. He's only missing Lord Vader. And it's not just him that's beefy like this. We got a lot of people that have a lot of GLs. I only showed him because I think he's got the most. But yeah, we're not a wussy guild. So for people like us to be struggling with these Galactic challenges, there really is a problem. Because, I mean, on the surface, you could say, well, I suck at strategy. And yes, I absolutely do. I suck at the game Stratego. I suck at XCOM. I suck at anything that involves strategy. I'm terrible at it. I don't know why. It's not my strong suit. So you could say, well, you just suck at strategy. That's why you can't beat this. But when my whole guild is saying that they're struggling too, it's not just me. So anyhow, this is what I did. I got max crate absolutely first try, and yeah, it was pretty simple, so I figured I'll just come in here and show the team I used. So this is exactly the team that I used. I know Sidious is kind of worthless. He's kind of like one of those characters that are okay in the beginning when you're first playing, like old Mace was. Mace, I haven't really been able to try Mace, you know, his rework, because mine's only Gear 12, and I'd rather do it while he's Relicked. I feel like Gear 12 is not going to show the full picture. But before, I mean, he was completely worthless. He was only good when he was like your free character in the beginning. Plus, he has a capital ship, so it's like, okay, that's why you used him. Like, otherwise, he wasn't anything special. And that's kind of like Sidious. He's like, all right, you know, in the beginning he's cool, but then he falls off quickly. But for some reason, I like using him with the C team. I don't know. One, it's just like the goofiness of all the Papa Palps together. You know, baby version Sidious, and he's a little bit older and burnt Palpatine, and now he's dead C. The second thing is, I don't know, I just always use him and it feels like it works. I don't know why, it just does. He seems to be okay with this team, so it's like C brings back some utility to his former self. Additionally, they make you Relic 7 him to get C, so I'm like, well, geez, I don't want to have a Relic 7 character sitting around that I never use, so here you go, here's a purpose for him. But anyways, I know you might say it's kind of cheating that I have Sith Eternal, but does this work? Perfect. First off, when I first did this, I did it on auto. I don't think I was at work. It might have been on my drive to pick up my daughter. I just kind of threw it on auto, and then when I got to her place, to her mom's house, I checked and saw that I had won, and I was like, oh, I forgot I was even doing this. But at the time, C was only Relic 4, so technically he was a little bit weaker than he is now. And he doesn't have his ultimate. I still need to get that. I haven't even started it yet. 0 out of 10. So yeah, it's not like he's some big juicy powerhouse. C without his ultimate, I think, sucks. C kind of sucks in general. At least in Squad Arena, I'm able to easily defeat C teams every time. But without his ultimate, I mean, he has nothing to offer, really. His ultimate is what makes him on point. He goes from, like, you know, a F tier when he's like this to like a B tier when he has his ultimate, at least. So it jumps him up significantly. So anyways, even though I used the Galactic Legend to complete this, it's like okay, technically it's a GL type stat situation. So anyway, yeah, that's all I did. I went in here and just put it on auto, and they just tore it up. So I'm just going to let it go again, just to, you know, show that it happens. Obviously, you're not going to be able to see that I was able to get all the feats made, because, well, they're already done. It's not going to re-show it. But you'll just have to take my word that, yes, I did properly complete it. You know, considering I did this on auto, I don't even know what they did the first time or second time that I completed this. So I don't know if the strategy's changed at all, if they're still doing the same tactics. Malik is a good one to have in any Sith team because, first off, he's a ridiculously durable tank, and second off, I mean, well, he's a tank, but he's probably one of the best tanks you can have, especially on the dark side. I mean, Sith, what is it, Sith Trooper or something like that? I guess he's decent. No, what is it? Not Sith Trooper, that's the one that's the red one. I don't mean him, I mean the one that's the dark suit. What is that, Sith Empire Trooper? Yeah, maybe that's what it is. I guess he's decent. I've never used him, but I know a lot of people do, and they, you know, kind of stand by him. And he does have a lot of health and protection and defense and all that. He is kind of a pain in the butt, especially if you don't have a GL. Like, if I go up against him with, like, my Supreme Leader Kylo, he's no problem at all. But if you go up against, like, a normal team, he is a pain. But I don't know. I just feel like Malak, at the end of the day, is better. Like, Sith Empire Trooper seems to be good just for, like, durability. Where Malak is good for durability and damage. Like, he's the complete package. You know, that suck move that he does that replenishes health, that a lot of times will take someone right out. I've killed many characters just using that move, and then it fully charges him up too, so it's like a double whammy. You know, considering that there's no GLs on that side, these guys are a pain to kill. Come on, take Hux out, finally. Like, they're having such a hard time for no reason. Malak, come on, stop being stunned or something and do your suck move and get back to full health. No. He does do pretty good when he's low on health, though. He's able to sustain. It always gets kind of nervousing, but there it is, see? Huge hit. Full health and killed that mother effer. Ah, dang it. I was going to say, let's go after the other guy instead. Who cares about... At the end of the day, unmasked Kylo sucks damage-wise. He's only a pain in the butt with, like, health regen and everything like that. So, like, don't worry about him. Go after this guy. Because he gets stronger the more enemies are killed. Well, we killed 3, so he's going to be hitting a little harder. Anyhow, come on. And wrong guy. I was hoping Malak was going to go. This might work. There you go. Done. So that's it with a weak C. Obviously, if you have C with his ultimate, this should go way smoother. What were the feats anyways? The feats were... Complete the battle with a full team of Sith. Yes, I just did that. Win after taking 8 turns in a row. Well, I'm not sure if I did that this round, but I did do it at one point. Lucky shot 10. Complete the battle after scoring at least 30 critical hits. Well, clearly I did that. Not sure if I did this round, but I did at one point. And complete the battle. Well, that's obvious. I did just complete it. Now, just for the heck of it, I'm going to take C out and just try something different. Just to see if you can do this without needing a GL in general. Just because maybe, you know, maybe people want to see it without a GL. Oh, I don't have a GL yet. This strategy guide does no good for me. So, who are we gonna put? We'll do Papa Vader, Malak, obviously. Who else do we want to put? Nihilist is always a nice feeling one to have, but I don't know. I feel like we should take Sidious out. Maybe put Revan, and who else are we gonna put down here? We're gonna do... Maybe we'll do him. I like Marauder. Marauder's kind of hit or miss. Sometimes he puts up massive hits, other times he's kind of just meh. So let's see what happens. Try to full auto it with no GLs. I know some of these are kind of difficult to get. You know, Malak's difficult and Revan mildly is. So maybe you don't like this approach either. But at the end of the day, I feel like it's still probably a little bit more in line with some players than having a GL. Ooh, nice! Did you see that? Took him out quickly. That was cool. It's a good one to get out. Now, if we can get Hux out. Hux, damage-wise, isn't a threat, but he's a threat in the sense of his support with his mass assist that he does and the turn meter swappage. Not to jinx anything, because I'm not done yet, but this team actually seems to be doing way better than with C lead. I already have 2 out. Am I missing something here? Like, did I accidentally choose the wrong tier? Is this not the top tier or something? This is going way smoother. Okay, screw using a GL then. You don't even have to use a GL to do this round easily. Come on, don't worry about Unmasked. Go after him. That way then we can basically have it in the bag, because Unmasked isn't going to kill anybody. Like I said, he's weak damage-wise. He's just a pain health-wise. Come on. No, stop. Dag nabbit. Uh-oh. Pop needs to be unstunned. That way then... that did nothing. That way then he can do some health regen. There you go. Come on. Is Malik taunting good? Malik's taunting... Oh, wow, that was a terrible health regen. What the heck? Is his health regen work like Barris's does? How she does it based on the whole team, so like when she's by herself, it's nothing? Does his health regen work based on how many enemies there are? Is that why that did barely anything? I thought he took from his teammates too, though. There you go, that helped, though. Gave him some health and a tiny bit of protection. That's from his own leader ability, too, so that's kind of funny. Jeez, that's doing nothing every time Malik does that. What? That's so weird. Huh. Alright, now I guess it's just the long haul of killing Kylo. So far, so bad. Ugh, I'd rather say good, but it ain't going that well. I mean, we'll get it. I'm not worried. It's just taking forever. Come on. Oh, my word. You got protection back a little bit. Come on. Are you serious? I don't understand why they made Kylo like this in his kit. Like, there's nothing in the movie that makes him, like, super durable like this. So, I don't understand. What are those sparkles? Hold on. Stop being an auto for a minute. I just want to see what these... What are these sparkles on Vader's head? Clarity. Plus 50% tenacity and 30% offense. Whenever a debuff is resisted, gain 5% critical chance and 5% critical damage stacking for the rest of the battle. Is this a thing that's just in this game mode? What is this one on his head? Dark Ascension. Damage dealt increased by 30% and damage received decreased by 50%. Whoa, that's a cool one. Huh. Anyways, back to auto. Come on, he's almost dead. Take him out. Don't let him get protection back. Come on, guys. Finally! Oh, my word. That was ridiculous. But there it is. I think that was the top tier. I hope that was the top tier because that felt a little bit too easy. Other than strong. Yeah, that was the top tier. Huh. So, yeah, there it is. Either with a weak GL or just normal characters. So, yeah. Figured I'd just throw this out there and just to make a video. And, yeah, that's all I got. So, until next time, I said see ya.